Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Modern Motors. It is gloomy, so don't lose interest. It's just depressing. Today we are working on the swapped car. If you guys haven't been paying attention, we're supposed to be swapping this car, and a lot of you guys have been asking about it. Well, technically this is supposed to be rebuilt, and we're supposed to be swapping this car. Change of plans, don't like that idea. So today we are going to work on this and explain where we're at with it, because
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys are entertained.
Are you entertained?
So one of the biggest problems that we've had is we can't move it.
Oh my god, I know.
So we've been procrastinating, but we finally got these little guys. These are wheel dollies. We're gonna drop each wheel in a wheel dolly. We should be able to push it back and forth. So watch as we put these on. Today's video is gonna be more of like a vlog style. We're supposed to be coming out with videos every Monday. This is probably something we would do in the background without vlogging, but you know, you guys want to see the full thing, so we're gonna give you guys the full thing.
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes,
and talk to you guys kind of through it and what goes through my mind to make progressive decisions. Change of plans, our jack broke, so we can't actually push it to the side. What we're gonna do today was kind of take everything apart, but that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna give you guys a very in-depth behind the scenes of how the channel operates and how the channel functions. And what it takes to really run just this small, tiny little channel. We don't even have 10,000 subscribers. We have 8,000. Thank you for 8,000. But I want to show you guys how 8,000 subscribers, how much money it actually takes for us to operate something like this. A lot of people ask, do you guys even get paid from YouTube? How does this work? How does it work? Excuse my penmanship. My wife wrote over here. I wrote over here. So if it's hard to read, I'm sorry. So the first thing is first, we have sponsors, okay? The sponsors either give us free parts, discounted parts, or they pay for ad space. So we have sponsors. This makes us and generates us money. The next thing is YouTube partners. We are YouTube partners, meaning Google, our YouTube pays us for every view, for monetization, every view, and we also get super thanks, which goes pretty much directly to us. So YouTube partnership gets paid out to us. The next way we make money is modded wear. We have merch, we have parts, miscellaneous stuff that you can buy. We have some really cool parts that we just put up on the website you guys should go definitely check out. We have modded wear keychain sticker combo for 15 bucks. If you want to go support us, check out modded wear. The next budget that we have over here is Ricky's car budget. If you guys haven't been paying attention, I've tried to make whole videos about it on how I really used to make my money. I have 33 cars sold. Every single one of them has been for profit. Some for very large amounts, some for medium amounts, but I have never lost, maybe on one car, which was a Mini Cooper, I have never lost money on a car. So 33 cars sold has built me a really, really nice budget. When I sold the Supra, all that money from the Supra stayed in this car budget. This is separate from my actual salary job. This is how we operate. This channel is fully funded off these two budgets right here. The budget, the modded wear, the YouTube partner, so every view helps. Every purchase helps, and our sponsors. And shout out to today's sponsor, 3 Cross Garage. If you guys have an Alfa Romeo Giulia, Stelvio, or any car, they can service right to your door. 3 Cross Garage not only is going to be helping with all of our basic maintenance for this car, but they're also going to be helping with the swaps. So thank you to Tristan and Matt for sponsoring today's video and helping funding some of these crazy projects that we have behind us. So now that you understand this, we want to show you how much money is going out. We have projects. We have a lot of carbon projects specifically to modded wear, all prepared carbon parts, and it is very expensive. We have about $35,000 out that we're not going to get back for months and months and months until those things are done production. We have to make molds. We have to buy time in the factory. So we have about $35,000 in projects out. We can't touch. We'll never see it. If you look at the Giulia and Stelvio builds, in the Giulia we have about $30,000 into the Giulia. Stelvio we have about $10,000 into the Stelvio. And upcoming mods we have about $3,000 in upcoming mods and about $5,000 in upcoming mods. We aren't going to get this money back. This is just money that's going out into mods. So really sponsors help get these costs down and lower. And then modded wear, right? We have modded wear. We have an approximate inventory of about $25,000, okay? So even if you don't include the mods that we currently have, we're about $68,000 kind of out. And what it costs to operate this channel. If you add the cost of all these mods, you're talking about $108,000 to run this tiny 8,000 subscriber channel. So last time that we talked, we said we were gonna swap this with the 2JZ GTE motor, which is one of my favorite motors. But things started to get pretty expensive as we totaled it up, and I'm gonna show you guys how expensive it actually got. So this is the 2JZ. For on the low end, the cheapest VVTi motor that you're gonna be able to find is gonna be about $6,000, okay? ECU, about another $5,000, depending on what ECU you go with. And a harness, not wired, just a harness, about $5,000. We could have went cheaper with like a W58 transmission, but most likely we would have went with like a CD009. That would have cost us about $5,000. And if you assume the drive shaft wiring, fuel, everything that we need to make it function, this is a very, 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 very low estimate. You're talking about $15,000. Again, very, very low. You're talking about $31,000 to put a 2J in it. This is a low guesstimate. I would assume it's probably gonna be closer to $40,000 to $50,000 to make this wholly functional and operational. Okay, if you total this $31,000, $40,000 with the amount that we already have out, you're talking about $100,000 to run this tiny little channel, and that is a lot of money. I'm not telling you guys these numbers to gloat. I just wanted to give you guys a peek behind the camera on how much it actually takes to do these GTAM builds, the QV conversion, these swap conversions. It's a lot of money, even for a smaller channel. To make this fully functional and the channel to get as many views as we do, it costs us a significant amount of money. So if we went with the 2JZ thought process, we're most likely looking about, you know, $100,000 out this year, which is, when you think about it, kind of crazy. Also on this channel, I'm very transparent. At the end of the year, if you guys really want to know how much we made this year, I'm happy to do it. I offered that last year. I don't gatekeep. I want to be as transparent as humanly possible because a lot of people are trying to get into this content creation space. So if you guys wanted a video at the end of the year of how much we made this year, I'm happy to do that during Vlogmas, if we do Vlogmas this year, to give you guys a full breakdown of how this kind of works and my mindset. I want to show you guys more just because I think it's very valuable information. A lot of this information, even with like the moderware, was really hard for me to find and figure out, even with sponsors and stuff like that. So if I can help any other content creators, my DMs are always open. But yeah, didn't realize how much it was going to cost me to run a YouTube channel, but you haven't even considered cameras, GoPros. We just bought, you know, an A7 III. That was a lot of money. So just even in equipment, it costs even more money. These are just like rough numbers. I would assume it's probably cost us a lot more to run this channel if I'm being fully transparent. So the motor that we're going with instead is a K24 engine. This is a Honda motor. We're going with this Honda motor because the engine, the top tier engine, is $1,200. You're talking about $1,200 from $6,000 is a huge difference. We've already purchased the transmission. We'll be using a manual 6-speed FR-S transmission with this car. And there's already made a swap kit for it. That swap kit for the trans is about $1,500, which has an adapter plate and everything. So you're talking about $2,300 for both these combined for a good working, should hold up to 500, 600 horsepower transmission, which is great. So two things, we'll be the first manual transmission Giulia here in the States, and it'll be a manual 6-speed with holding pretty decent power. Again, ECU about $3,000. We already have the ECU no matter which project that we go. We have a Pro EFI ECU that we already have purchased and is sitting in my closet right now. So we have an ECU ready to go. I'm saying $3,000 because, you know, just a rough guesstimate. So if we take these total costs, drive shaft wiring, all that good stuff, and jump it over here to $15,000, you're talking about $21,000. Again, rough number, probably not the right number. You're still talking about probably $30,000, but still $10,000 of a saving will make the difference on this channel. what I'm basically trying to tell you guys is it costs a lot of money to run this channel. So anytime you guys shop at Modded Wear, anytime you guys even just watch a video or go to one of our sponsors like Alfissimo or Three Cross Garage, it truly helps us out, and we're extremely grateful. I know I try to say it as many times as I can. Even when you guys order from Modded Wear, I try to make sure I put some extra stuff in the packages. I truly appreciate anything that you buy off of us or anything that you help make this channel a reality. This is funded 100% by our subscribers, and I want you guys to truly understand, you guys have made all of this possible. Pretend that the Stelvio is over here. You've made all of this possible, and we are extremely grateful. This is really just an informational video, so you guys know how much it costs to operate really a channel like this. Last thing is my problems. Not that you guys care, but I'm gonna give you guys my problems. This is a Q4. Which, if you guys don't remember, we were planning to rebuild this and swap in here. That plan is not going as well. So we're gonna have to eventually drop the subframe and probably drop a rear wheel drive subframe on because the Q4 may not work or may give us problems. We don't know until we get the motor out, but we're gonna assume that that may cause problems in the future. We will be building a tubed front end. So instead of just putting the OEM parts back on, we're gonna have a new radiator and anything. So we're just gonna build our own front end, a tube chassis. Obviously, one of our problems is budgeting. We are trying to build this as quickly as possible, but budgeting always plays a factor. And even like little annoying things like our jack going out, that prevented us from stripping apart the car and figuring out what we needed. So that's really annoying. The other thing is I still have a full-time career, so we really have only 2 days to film. Meaning we only have 2 days to film, edit, find the video topic, and make interesting content. So I would really appreciate if you guys turn on the bell notifications, came back every single time that we dropped a video. It would truly mean the world to us. Hopefully you guys are finding all of these builds informative and helpful. We will be pulling out this motor very soon. Once this motor is pulled out, we have trans and ECU. Once we get everything connected, it's just bolting it in. We're not going to rebuild the front end first. We're going to drop the motor in with the transmission and then kind of go from there. This whole entire car needs to be stripped out. Nothing is going to stay. So if you're interested in anything from this car, please let us know. We're getting rid of everything here with the exception of like the doors, but everything else has to go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know you guys really wanted a breakdown of the swap, or people were wondering what's going on with it. We have not stopped progressing. ECU has been acquired. Transmission has been acquired. I know what you guys are gonna say. You guys did not tell me to spend that much money on this channel, and you could probably do a lot more with a lot less.
I mean,
you can, but we're trying to pioneer for the industry, trying to offer some products that aren't on the market. All of the money that is out should come back. That's a theory here. Hopefully, hopefully. But yeah, that's a theory. Everything that's going out should come back in. This is not a gripe session. This is not a show-off session. This is just to inform you guys where we're at with the swap and why we're making certain decisions.
right.
Why we went with K24, why we're abandoning 2J. 2J is not 100% abandoned. If this works, 2J will eventually go over here. Because, you know, the way that Alpha's going, I think our best bet is to just get rid of the multi-air engine.
Yeah.
Now, if we bought a QV, which is still on the table, but if we bought one, just think of the prices and how much money we'd be spending. It's a lot. I would much rather have a 2J in this car, which is the end goal, which in my opinion would be a lot better than a QV. That's my opinion. Don't shoot me.
It would be a lot better.
2J this,
Oh
QV, come on, dude. It's not even a, yeah, dude. we're not even the same playing field. Again, that's just me. I'm biased. This will give you guys an affordable, well, hopefully this does, is gives you an affordable roadmap. If your multi-air goes out and Alpha leaves, hopefully this could be a good solution for some of you guys. So I'm thinking of you guys in this thought process. This is glass. Eventually we'll replace it with an actual carbon roof. So this will go through a full transformation. Mark my words. I'm gonna say it now because I'm gonna manifest it. This thing is gonna be one of the best Giulias, even better than that one, out on the road, in my honest opinion.
Okay.
Manifesting, really cool stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this isn't a gripe session. I truly believe we're making all this money back that's out. This was just to show you guys behind the scenes what's going on with the swap. What does Ricky and Crystal do behind the scenes when we're not
A lot.
when we're not filming. And yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, or you want to see videos of the same nature, or whatever type of videos you guys would like to see in the automotive world, let us know. We have plans to go to a legal drift pit here in Texas. We have plans to do some pretty cool stuff outside of just like the alpha content. Whatever you guys want to see, we're open here. We'll see you guys in the next one. Monday drop instead of car content. I can show you how all of this works in the background. Look at my wife over here holding
my god.
holding the light. How lighting plays effect. How we try to build, you know, content and ideas and stuff like that. It's really hard when you actually. I think everyone who thinks and just watches the channel is like, I can pick up a camera, not so hard. But it gets really hard to think of new, fresh ideas, try to keep people entertained, not bore them with like this type of, oh, we gonna do, you know, it's really boring stuff. So yeah, trying to keep people entertained, try to keep people engaged, trying to make people not hate you. God, that one's really tough.
That was at the top of the list.
That one's, yeah, everyone hates somebody for something, I guess. But yeah, so like I said, really truly appreciate everyone who's even got us to this point to even have, you know, a midnight purple, you know, Giulia, really built and modded. You know, I think we forget how far we've really come. The Stelvio back there, we own 3 Alphas because of you guys. If you guys didn't watch, we would be in the JDM world, as I've told you guys a million times. But I just want you guys to understand truly how far you guys have brought us, because we would not be in any of these. This is all funded by you guys.
You guys chose this life.
You guys chose this lifestyle. If you guys wanted me to build a $500 car, would have much rather done that.
Actually, why don't you guys decide on which one and put it in the comments?
Because you guys wanted expensive cars.